Ally Bank is one of the most popular banks that's consistently recommended on YouTube in the personal finance community. And who could blame them? Ally Bank is an online-only bank account that pays high interest on money in your savings account. And they have no monthly fees and no annual fees. Ally also does not have overdraft fees, and also offers $100 in temporary overdraft coverage. It's also free to use ATMs that are within the network. Ally will also refund you up to $10 per statement cycle for any fees you receive from using an ATM outside of the network. Ally does have a $10 savings withdrawal limit fee, which happens whenever you make more than 6 withdrawals from your savings account within a month. A savings withdrawal limit fee used to be law, but this is no longer the case. I think Ally should just remove this fee altogether. To be fair, if you are charged this fee, Ally will more than likely refund you. Overall, Ally is solid when it comes to not having fees. Ally Bank does have a high interest savings account that currently pays 3.75% on money in your savings account, which is a very competitive rate, actually several times more interest than what you're going to get at a local brick and mortar bank. This interest is compounded daily and paid out at the end of the month. Also, this high interest is not locked behind you having direct deposit set up. Some online-only banks offer high interest in their savings account, but they'll lock it behind you having recurring direct deposits. I'm glad to say that Ally does not do this. There's also no minimum deposit required to earn interest. Ally's checking account pays interest as well, but it's only 0.1%. And of course, your money in Ally Bank is FDIC insured up to $250,000. In addition to a checking and savings account, Ally also has investing in CDs. You can also get a mortgage through Ally. Many online-only banks offer sign-up bonuses to attract new customers. Unfortunately, Ally does not have any welcome bonus for signing up, but there is an alternative bank worth considering that does, which is SoFi. When you sign up for SoFi, you'll get $25 as a welcome bonus. You can also earn up to an additional $250 in bonuses when you receive qualified direct deposits. SoFi is similar to Ally in the sense that they pay high interest and is also fee-friendly. You can deposit checks through Ally's app on your phone. With Ally, you also get access to Zelle. So if you need to send money to someone who already has a bank account, you can use Zelle to do this. You can also set up direct deposit with Ally and transfer money from Ally to another bank and vice versa. Ally also has 24/7 customer service. When it comes to Ally's app, it's easy to use. You can also set up buckets for different saving goals that you have. You can also set up recurring transfers into these buckets as well. When you add to savings, you can have a certain percentage put into different buckets. You can even change which bucket your interest will be paid out to. And don't worry, you'll still earn the same high interest in all of these buckets as well. It's a simple app, easy to use Zelle, easy to deposit checks, easy to do bank transfers, view your APY, and more. Although I must note there are times at which it does seem to take longer to log into Ally's app than it should. This occasionally happens with other finance apps that I have on my phone as well, but it seems to happen a bit more often with Ally. Still, it's not a deal breaker. Ally Bank is great, but there are some cons. For starters, Ally Bank is an online-only bank, so there are no physical locations. Depositing cash into Ally Bank sucks. Personally, I keep $1 in an account at a local brick and mortar bank. And if I ever have physical cash, which is rare, I'll deposit it there and then send it to an online-only bank. In conclusion, I would recommend Ally Bank. It's simple and straightforward and fee-friendly. And of course, pays high interest on money in your savings account, with no minimum deposit necessary or direct deposit required. Although I would like to see a welcome bonus, which is something that you would get if you signed up for SoFi. Overall, I can't knock Ally too hard. The experience you'll get here is going to be better than what you're probably going to get at the majority of brick and mortar banks, unless if you're constantly depositing cash. Then again, an online-only bank like Ally would still be a great place to store your emergency fund.